Student, today I am going to discuss about the infinite loop. What is an infinite loop? Infinite loop means what? The loop that will going to run and there will be no end. That means loop became an infinite if the condition never became a false. So if the condition is not false, that means the loop will going to continue again and again. So this type of loop, if it is there, then that particular loop is called an infinite loop. So in this result, this another name of this infinite loop is also a never-ending loop. That means this will not going not to be end. So when this pattern of loop will going to come, the infinite loop will going to come. What we find in the client-server programming system, there are the server that will continuously going to run the client program, and it will communicate with some required phase. Okay, so let's see one of the infinite loop program that has been done for you. So this is one of the program that has been done for you, that is an infinite loop program. Okay, so see here, let us run the program. So in this program, what you see, first it has asked the number. Suppose I have given 5, then I have given 9, then I have given 10. See, the thing is continuing, it is continuing, it will never end. So how to end it? So there is an option in a Python that will be given to you, that is known as Ctrl plus C. So if you press Ctrl and C, you will see that it will give you some of the information. What is the information? See the information that is written, track break. That means what is the track it is running, that track is now break. Okay, most recently called, that we are calling this particular loop, as we are calling the particular loop, it is break. So what it is said, C colon, this is the program name, what has been break, line number what, line number 5, in module what, in the module of this, input number equals to enter the number. Okay, so if you find any of the number is not going to work, that means the line that is not going to work, that particular number will going to be an infinite phase. So there it has been stopped. Okay, so it has said that Python C colon Python library ideal live py shell .py. So this is the particular thing where from it is taking your condition. So line number, it has identified the line number as per its recording. Okay, so this is the line number. What you find, that there is a buffer system, it has a buffering system. I have said it, that Python is a buffering system. So self shell redialing. Okay, keyboard interpreting. What type of work we are doing at this moment? We are giving keyboard, because see here what it is give, enter a number. That means I am giving something, and how we have interpreted, by pressing Ctrl plus C. Fine, by pressing the Ctrl plus C, we have stopped the particular program. So as I have stopped the particular program, so it has defined us that where I have stopped the particular program. How I have stopped it? I have done a trace back. Trace back means I have stopped it. Tracing means to stop the particular thing, to find out. Okay, here I am finding out this particular option which I am given here. This is the option what I am given here, because see here, after that while var equals to 1, so var is always be 1, there is no condition is given applied, so it is always true. As var is 1, that means you will going to find it will 1, again it will come out, again say yes var is 1, again it will come out, again var is 1. So this is what a continuous loop. Okay, sometimes you find that when you are doing a program by fault, that means but unknowingly or by one thought, you have written some condition. Okay, so that condition you find it, the thing is again running and running and running, you are not getting the end of the thing. So how to stop that? You can stop it by Ctrl plus C. Using Ctrl plus C, you can stop that particular program, and you can execute the particular program by changing the condition. If you change this condition, what you will find, the loop will going to